Hello students, welcome back to another exciting science lesson. Today we are going to learn a very interesting and important chapter called Combustion and Flame. Look around you for a moment, at home, on the road, or even in factories. We use fuels like coal, petrol, kerosene and LPG every single day. These fuels help us to cook our food, run vehicles, produce electricity. But here's a curious question. Why does a candle burn with a bright flame, while coal burns without a flame? Why does petrol catch fire very fast, but kerosene burns slowly? Let's find out, step by step. What is combustion? Whenever something burns, a special chemical process takes place. This process is called combustion. Combustion is the process in which a substance burns in the presence of oxygen and releases energy in the form of heat and light. For example, burning of wood, burning of coal, burning of petrol, burning of a candle. All these are examples of combustion. Combustible and non-combustible substances. Based on burning, substances are divided into two types: combustible substances. These are substances that catch fire easily when heated and produce heat and light. Some common examples are wood, coal, paper, cloth, kerosene, petrol, LPG, cow dung cakes. Any substance that burns and releases energy is called a fuel. Remember, all fuels are combustible, but all combustible substances are not fuels, non-combustible substances. These substances do not catch fire, even when heated in air. Examples include stone, glass, clay, cement, bricks, sand, iron, copper. These materials are safe from fire and do not burn. Conditions necessary for combustion. For combustion to happen, three conditions are necessary. 1. Presence of a combustible substance. There must be something that can burn, like wood, petrol, or paper. 2. Presence of oxygen. Oxygen supports burning. Without oxygen, fire cannot exist. 3. Ignition temperature. The lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire is called its ignition temperature. Different substances have different ignition temperatures. Inflammable substances. Some substances have a very low ignition temperature. These substances catch fire very easily and are called inflammable substances. For example, petrol. That's why petrol is never used in stoves. It is very dangerous. Kerosene has a higher ignition temperature, so it is comparatively safer. Let's do a simple activity. Oxygen is necessary for burning. When you cover a burning candle with a glass tumbler, the flame goes out after some time. Why does this happen? Because the oxygen inside the tumbler gets used up. This proves that oxygen is essential for combustion. Types of combustion. Combustion can happen in different ways. 1. Complete combustion. When enough oxygen is available, complete combustion occurs. It produces carbon dioxide water. Example, burning of petrol, insufficient oxygen. 2. Incomplete combustion. When oxygen supply is limited, incomplete combustion takes place. It produces carbon monoxide. Soot example, burning of coal with limited oxygen. Carbon monoxide is very dangerous. 3. Slow combustion. This type happens slowly and releases energy over a long time. Examples: cellular respiration rusting. 4. Rapid combustion. This happens very quickly and produces heat and light immediately. Examples: burning of matchsticks, LPG and CNG. 5. Spontaneous combustion. This occurs without any external heat. Examples: oily rags catching fire, forest fires, burning of white phosphorus. 6. Explosion. This is a very fast combustion that releases heat, light, sound, large amount of gas. Example: firecrackers, fire and the fire triangle. Fire is very useful. It gives us heat and light, but it can also be very dangerous if not controlled. Fire needs three things: fuel, heat, oxygen. Together, these three form the fire triangle. If we remove any one of these, the fire will stop. Methods of extinguishing fire. 1. Cooling the fire. Water is used to lower the temperature below ignition point. It is suitable for wood fires, paper fires. Water should not be used for oil fires, electrical fires too. Starving the fire, removing the fuel stops the fire. Example, cutting off gas supply 3, smothering the fire, cutting off oxygen using sand carbon dioxide. Types of fire extinguishers. 1. Carbon dioxide fire extinguisher. It releases carbon dioxide and cuts off oxygen supply. It used for oil and electrical fires. Soda acid fire extinguisher. It produces carbon dioxide through a chemical reaction. This carbon dioxide forms a blanket over the fire. Water-based fire extinguisher. It removes heat and it is used for wood and paper fires, but not suitable for oil or electrical fires. Flame and its structure. A flame is a zone of burning vapors. Substances that vaporize on heating produce a flame. Examples: candle, LPG, camphor, charcoal does not produce a flame because it does not vaporize. Zones of a candle flame. A candle flame has 3 zones. 1. Dark zone, innermost zone, black in color. It contains unburnt wax vapors. Coldest part, no combustion. 2. Luminous zone, middle zone. It is yellow in color. Partial combustion produces smoke and soot, moderately hot. 3. Non-luminous zone, outer zone. It is blue in color. Complete combustion, hottest part of the flame. Goldsmiths use this zone to melt metals. So children, what we learnt today, let's quickly revise. Combustion is burning in the presence of oxygen. Fire needs fuel, heat and oxygen. Different fuels burn in different ways. Fire can be controlled by removing heat, fuel or oxygen. Understanding combustion helps us use fire safely and wisely. Thank you for learning today. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep learning. And don't forget to subscribe my channel.